Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
Would you smash Zaya Wade?
Why would you ask me that?
Same time in the first half, Bronny went 0 for 8 with 3 rebounds and 1 assist.
NBA, you have to pretend that Bronny's an NBA player because otherwise you'll upset the king.
We all saw what happened this week at the post game. LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith got into a little bit of an altercation. It was about Bronny. The comments had to do with Stephen A. Smith talking about Bronny James for reasons outside of basketball, criticizing LeBron's role as a father. And this is NBA First Take. This is a basketball related show. This has nothing to do with LeBron being a father, which boils down to my point is that Bronny is overhated simply just for being LeBron's son. I will admit, House of Highlights, Bleacher Report, they don't do it justice. They do give him some crazy. There's been some crazy clips posted. Like I remember there was one clip where I saw where it was like Bronny airballs a 3 and LeBron takes a sip, just stupid stuff like that. But for reasons outside of basketball, Bronny James is very overhated. This is the same kid who literally last year suffered a cardiac arrest and nobody acknowledges it simply for it being LeBron James' son, which is the craziest thing ever. Like, to me, it's really weird to me because people act as if the Lakers picked him first overall. We have a 7-foot Frenchman in the league right now who is shooting 40% from the field, who was drafted #1 overall, and we don't talk about that. Yet we talk about a second round 56 overall, 55, 50, I don't remember, it was like 54, 55, 55, 56 overall pick. Like he was the first overall pick. We don't talk about Zachary Richardson. We don't talk about Alex Sarr. We don't talk about Jalen. We don't talk about any of these guys. The only rookies we really talk about now is, if I'm wrong, Stephon Castle or Devin Vassell. I always forget which one's the rookie. Dalton Connect and Jared McCain. Those are really the only rookies we've talked about. Baffling to me because Bronny James is one of those most talked about rookies, yet he's not even doing bad. They use the claim of nepotism as if he's not averaging 20 points and hasn't proved himself as an NBA caliber player. Can you name me the 5 players that were drafted ahead of Bronny and how good and what are they doing in the G League? I guarantee you they are not doing better than Bronny. You could probably take all their stats combined in the G League. They probably don't even add up to Bronny's numbers. Bronny probably has a decent case of becoming a G League MVP, or at least first team G League, and he's proven himself on NBA minutes. He's scored 9 points in a few minutes, so I don't really get the hate, and it's simply because it's being of LeBron's son. He's LeBron's son, LeBron James' son, which is an unfortunate criticism that he's gonna have to deal with for the rest of his life. His father is probably the most criticized man in basketball ever. Ever. People hate on LeBron James for reasons outside of basketball, and it's falling down to Bronny James, which is really stupid to me. Your main criticism of Bronny is out of nepotism. He was taken the second round, 56 overall pick. He was the last pick. Who else could the Lakers have got? Like, by all means, like if you guys really think there was a better pick out there, by all means, pick away. Like, show us the pick. But if you don't know, then shut up. Like I don't get that. So like it's baffling to me when people genuinely just think that Bronny James is a waste of a draft pick. The Lakers are doing perfectly fine. They did not waste a draft pick at all. They are perfectly fine. If anything, they are the second seed in the West as of right now. LeBron just went down. As I'm recording this, LeBron went down with the groin injury. It's gonna be weird to see where they end up after those 2 weeks of the groin injury, but as of right now, they're the second seed in the West, and Bronny James has not contributed to that team being worse at all. Like, at all. So I really don't get the whole argument, especially when you factor in the fact that Bronny James is playing pretty good right now. Like, the draft class in general really wasn't that good, and genuinely second round picks, they just don't turn out to be good. It's not like the NFL. You just get these good second rounder. You just get these good players in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. In the NBA, once the first round's over, you very, very rarely get a good second round player. It's not that common, and it's even less common that you get a great player. So I don't really understand. Like, really think about some all-time greats that you can think about that came in the second round. I can think of 3 off the top of my head. Number 1 obviously being Jokic during the Taco Bell commercial. Gilbert Arenas was a second round overall pick, and Draymond Green. Those are all guys who were underrated coming into the league. All those guys were already underrated coming into the league and didn't have a huge boosting, yet they ended up being the best. Did you hear anyone ever say that they wasted a pick when they drafted them? No, because they were nobodies. just like the people drafted above Bronny. Nobody really knows them, so like, why not pick someone who's actually a little known, and it's LeBron James' son. It's the 56th overall pick. Who cares? Like, you have more of a chance of, like, I don't know where I was going with that, but
This guy stinks!
it's not a waste of a pick. Like, you very rarely get even a decent role player out of like second round picks. Second round picks are literally dirt in the NBA. Like, especially with increasing talent, they have become a lot better. I think one of the Thompson twins went in the second round. Don't quote me on that. I don't know that for sure. But I'm pretty sure one of them went in the second round a few years ago, and they panned out to be both of the twins actually have panned out to be very, very good NBA players. But it's not even about who's the best anymore. It's literally just about who you know. Yeah, you have to be good, obviously, but like, it's really more about connections. Like, think about it. John Morant, regardless of what you think of how John Morant's playing this season, John Morant at one point was a borderline top 10 player in this NBA. He has a good chance to be the next face of the NBA, and we would have never seen him if it wasn't for luck. John Morant was seen a coach found him because he was hungry. He was even on the main court. John Morant wasn't on the main court for the circuit he was on. Can you believe that? He wasn't on it. The coach who was scouting wasn't even scouting for John Morant. He got hungry and got a pack of Doritos from a vending machine and saw John Morant dunking and was wowed by that kid. Imagine if he never wasn't hungry. Imagine if that dude never went up. John Morant literally might not be in the NBA. Can you believe that? A player like this, John Morant, might not be in the NBA just because of that. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, that is insane to me. Like this is why nepotism is a bad thing. I will agree, but you can't use that logic on Bronny. Like, you can't just take it out on Bronny now. Like, that's what I'm saying. People are finding ways to tear down Bronny James for reasons outside of basketball. It's because he's related to LeBron. Bronny James has proven himself as a worthy NBA player. He's not taking a roster spot that somebody else on the Lakers should have, because the Lakers have a terrible roster sometimes. Outside of 8 players, that whole team is full of G Leaguers. Gonna be my second YouTube video when I get into it. But the NBA media is just terrible now. Like, if it wasn't for Shannon Sharp, like, doing like Karen Lowe, like, NBA media is just terrible. Like, you'll have a guy drop 40 points, and then we're still talking about, can LeBron James surpass Michael Jordan? First of all, he's already surpassed Michael Jordan for one. But like, why are we still talking about this? Like, I don't know. I feel like we just need to move past this at a certain point. I just feel like the NBA is just, if you want a good reason to why NBA viewership is down, that is the reason why. The NBA media is bad. It is bad. And the whole Bronny James situation has proven my point tenfold and shown why it is so bad.